when two local cops boxed in my old, rusted-out truck at the gas station, laughing in front of everyone like I was some nobody, I said nothing. I just leaned back against the pump, arms crossed, and waited. 45 minutes later, when the black SUV convoy rolled up, they weren't laughing anymore, neither was I. My name's Jake Monroe. I'm 34 years old, born and raised just outside Topeka, Kansas, where the air smells like fresh-cut wheat in summer, and everybody knows everybody else's business by Sunday service. Most days, you'll find me under a diesel rig at Carson's Truck Repair, grease up to my elbows, a half-warm coffee perched dangerously close to a socket wrench set. It's not glamorous work, but it's honest. Lately, I've been feeling this heavy knot in my gut, like no matter how much sweat I put in, some folks just see a guy they can use, then toss aside the minute it suits them. I tried to shrug it off, I really did. Until one afternoon, when someone I trusted decided to show the whole town just how little I meant to him. If you'd asked me a year ago who my best friend was, I wouldn't have hesitated, Chad Benson. We grew up throwing dirt clods at each other on the back roads, sneaking beers under the bleachers after football games, dreaming about getting out of this town someday. I stayed, Chad left for a while, came back wearing a badge. And I'll admit it, when he first pinned that star to his chest, I felt nothing but pride. Over the years, I bailed him out of more jams than I can count, late-night car breakdowns, bad engine rebuilds, even paid off a few towing bills he forgot about. Never took a dime, never asked for a thank you. But lately, it was like the more stripes he got on his sleeve, the less he remembered where he came from. Cracking jokes about my piece of junk truck at BBQs, loud enough for everybody to hear. Tossing his keys at me like I was just another grease monkey he didn't have to respect anymore. I told myself it didn't matter. Friends have rough patches, right? But deep down, I knew. The next time he needed me, I wasn't sure if I'd pick up the phone. Turns out, I wouldn't have to. It was a scorcher that afternoon, one of those Kansas days where the asphalt shimmers and even the breeze feels like it's coming out of a hairdryer. I pulled into the quick trip off Highway 75, my old Ford coughing and wheezing like a tired dog. Just needed a cold bottle of water, maybe a second to breathe. That's when I saw them. 2 squad cars. Chad leaning against his cruiser, sunglasses low on his nose, smirking like he was king of the world. Before I could even kill the engine, they boxed me in. Tires screeching, lights flashing for no reason. Chad strutted up, tapping the hood with the back of his knuckles. Dang, Jake, surprised this rust bucket even made it here without falling apart. We might need to call this one in, suspicious vehicle and all. People stopped pumping gas to watch. Kids pointed. Phones came out. I sat there, gripping the steering wheel so tight my knuckles went white, but I didn't say a word. Not yet. I didn't yell. Didn't plead. Didn't even look Chad in the eye. I just shifted the old Ford into park, unbuckled my seatbelt, and leaned back against the door like I had all the time in the world. The sun was blinding, beating down on the blacktop. Somewhere nearby, cicadas buzzed so loud it felt like the whole world was vibrating. I pulled out my phone, thumb steady despite the blood hammering in my ears, and sent a single text. I'm here. That's it. 3 words. Then I slid the phone into my pocket and crossed my arms. Watched the gas station crowd grow, people whispering, pointing, laughing. And I waited. Because I knew something Chad didn't. And it was rolling down the highway, straight for him. At first, Chad kept the cocky grin. Kept tapping the hood of my truck like he was doing me a favor. But then his radio crackled. Dispatch to Unit 12. VIP arrival en route. ETA 15 minutes. All escorts report to assigned positions immediately. Chad froze. The other cop shot him a sideways glance. The smirk slid right off Chad's face like butter on hot pavement. I caught him glancing at his phone, then back at the gas station entrance, then back at me. A new tension thickened the air. Customers started murmuring, a few more phones came out. Chad's phone buzzed once. Twice. 3 times. I watched him swipe sweaty palms across his uniform pants before answering. Yeah, we're, slight delay. He cut his eyes at me. Desperate, furious. Confused. I just leaned harder against the pump, one boot crossed over the other, the metal post warm against my back. Still silent. Still waiting. You could hear them before you saw them, a low rumble, like distant thunder rolling over the fields. Two black SUVs, windows tinted so dark they swallowed the sunlight, rolled into the gas station with military precision. They didn't park. They commanded space. The doors popped open. Out stepped my cousin, Eli Monroe, crisp suit, mirrored shades, badge clipped to his belt. Assistant state attorney, freshly promoted, straight out of D.C. He didn't look at Chad. Didn't even acknowledge the squad cars. Instead, he walked straight to me, slapped a hand on my shoulder, and said loud enough for everyone to hear. "Thanks for waiting, Jake, sorry about the traffic." Chad's mouth opened, closed, opened again. He stammered something about standard procedures and miscommunication. Eli turned, cool as an autumn breeze, and said, "Is this how you treat designated federal escorts now? Might want to explain that downtown." The blood drained from Chad's face. And the crowd? The crowd erupted, gasps, murmurs, the flashes of a dozen recording phones lighting up like fireflies. Chad got suspended pending investigation. Word spread faster than wildfire in August. Turns out, the department didn't take kindly to officers harassing federally designated vehicles, or lying about it on body cam. He's working private security now. No badge, no stripes. Just a rent-a-cop vest at the strip mall out by Old Mill Road. As for me, I didn't gloat. Didn't need to. Because the truth is, real respect? You don't bully it out of people. You earn it. One honest mile at a time. These days, I drive those same dusty back roads with the windows down, the old Ford humming under the wide Kansas sky. The air smells like cut hay and fresh starts. And every mile reminds me. It's not the badge, it's the heart behind it that counts. What about you? Ever been underestimated, and proven everybody wrong? Drop your story in the comments, I'd love to hear it. And if you believe in standing tall with dignity, hit that subscribe button. Catch you down the road.